This is Roselawn Cemetery, located in Livermore, California. This is another old cemetery that goes back to the 1800s. This cemetery is a mixture of old and recent burials. So I'm on the older side here, which to me is the little bit more interesting side. So let's check it out. As you can see, parts of this cemetery, depending on what part you're in, is located in a hilly area in the middle of a downtown area or the city area. Very decent view out here, but out in the distance you can see the freeway. And this one right here is a very interesting. Liberty, Truth, Justice, Equality, FOE number 609. I do believe that's some kind of club. I'm not familiar. But if you guys know, throw in the comment box below what FOE is. And in here there are some people buried, as you can see. A couple of US Army veterans. Even though this is the older side, there are still some pretty recent burials in here. I'm seeing 2015 up in here. Up underneath these trees over here, looks like some old graves. Let's see here. Oh, Byron somebody. Yeah, that's pretty wiped out there. MHP Love. Died October 9th, 1883, aged, I love this, 69 years, 8 months, 26 days. Back in the day, they got super technical on some of their stones. It's awesome. And here's another one. In memory of William C. Massey, Junior Warden of Mosaic Lodge number 218. Died November 30th, 1881, aged 37 years. And at the bottom there's something inscribed, but it's kind of rubbed out. Gone before, and then the last couple words is my place to stand. So couldn't read that whole thing, unfortunately. But that's the deal, man. As you can see there's a main road out here. And this part of the cemetery is up on a hill. Two stones here that I'm actually thinking are pretty interesting. Look at the rose work on the stone here. This is beautiful. Got someone's picture on it, Nellie Kennedy Rowe. And I'm wondering if this is a family relation over here. It's the same type of stone design, but it's Johnny Robinson. But I like that the rose work on there. It's actually interesting. I've never seen a grave like that. It's very colorful. It doesn't really have any family mausoleums. They have like a couple of, double occupancy ones. And they got this one out here in the middle of everything. As you can see, this is old in here, right here. This area, but we got a standalone mausoleum out here. Cemetery is very interesting. No, you can't. The door is like a metal door. You can't even see inside. But looks, I don't know how long this has been here. But it looks like it's been here for a while. This little area right here is interesting because it looks like it's made, made of wood. I love these kind of these stone carvings, how they do in cemeteries with like wood or wood logs or something. That is badass. That is some like craftsmanship there. Again, the Hanson Mausoleum, they have actually off to the side of the mausoleum here, they have like a whole big old family area too. Find a Grave said that there was a grave overall off to the side of it that was unmarked. But I'm seeing so far everything's marked unless they're talking about this one. I can barely make out that. I can make the last name on it, but maybe that's what they're talking about. That's unmarked grave off to the side. That's very interesting right here. Family area, family plot area. It's got several people in it. This one is, I like this one. The construction of this one's pretty cool. Oh, look at this one. This is the old school. Look at this gate right here. Let me see here. Looks like that's probably the front gate that's missing. That's probably the front gate right there that's missing. And it even says on Find a Grave there's a child in here too. This is a whole family in here. Something interesting over here I'm seeing. Their burial vaults they have, I guess, set off to the side. The cemetery, probably, I don't know, ready to be used or what's going on, but those concrete vaults they put into a grave when they dig it, they've got them over here. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen these just sitting out like this before. And that's the inside of what they look like, I guess. And there's the lids over here. Interesting. Some of these are, I don't think were ever used, because some of these back here under the tree are old, and look at all the junk on top of it from the tree. There's smaller ones over here. Unfortunately, these got to be for children. But why do they have them strewn out over here in this grave area? That's not cool. This is someone's area, and these looks like little burial vaults are over here. Look at this old area. Yeah, these graves going back to the 1800s. I can go in, I guess. I hope I don't get in trouble. I don't know what's been going on in here. That's a shovel. This is old. 29 years, 8 months, 26 days. Lizzie. I don't get it. I don't know if this was just someone just threw a stone in here to store it, or if this is an actual person, maybe they were buried before the tree grew. I don't know, but it's kind of weird. It's like you can't. It's like I'm looking at the back of the stone, so I don't know. Not sure if it's inscribed. It is inscribed, but must have been placed here before the tree grew, obviously. Let me get out of here. That's crazy. Another old area. Off to the side of this area I was just looking at, I have this very interesting stone piece of some kind. That's very interesting. It's just kind of off to the side here. One of the very few right here that's in the cemetery. There's a double occupancy right here. Not a whole lot of these here. Crypts, mausoleums, not really. Well, there's a burial vault just sitting out here in the middle. They're digging a grave a couple sections over. I don't know why this would be over here, way over here, but interesting. Another well-known family here, Wente. You guys have probably heard of Wente wine or the Wente winery here in Livermore. Well, there you go. This is the family plot. Looks like Carl Wente was the founder of the Wente winery. This is the whole family up in here. Very interesting. I saw that name and I knew it had to be them, and it was. One more look at Carl's headstone right here. Wente Winery. The mother. There's a whole family in here. This is insane. looks like they had a couple kids too that passed 1885 and 1898. Didn't live, I guess, very long. And there's the main stone in here. And other members of the family. Wente Wine Empire. Oh, here we go. This looks like this part of the cemetery got some Civil War era graves here. There's a flagpole here. It's probably hard to see. There's no flag out, but these look like they could be Civil War headstones. Yeah, it definitely looks like Civil War era. Erected by the citizens of Livermore. It's hard to tell, but yeah. As you can see, there's the tractor where I was talking about there, where they were digging this one grave here, I guess. Interesting. Crazy. There's like I guess this is a utility shed for the workers of the cemetery over here. This big building off here. There's all these little graves over here around it too. I guess they built the shed right over there and kind of in the area where the graves were, which, hey, it's all good. As you can see, there's the worker area. All these graves around it. Well, that is it for this video. Had a pretty good last couple of videos. The video before was the Concannon family of the Concannon Wine Empire, and I found the Wente family of the Wente Wine Empire. So had a pretty good last couple of cemeteries, been pretty good finds. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you are enjoying these videos, please give a thumbs up, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon. Therefore you can be notified of all of my future uploads. Fellow explorers, I will be seeing you again very, very soon.